You should inquire about the direct deposit.
The hypothesis about black holes is rendered moot by the explanation of the explosion. Students are not allowed to speak when they are in the examination hall.
In 1880, cycling became a major phenomenon in Europe. If you show your student card, you will get a discount.
It is argued that students can learn more by collaborating rather than as individuals. They have enough work to keep them going. The competency of language in the assignment is to use more formal words. The puppets perform comedy routines, and there is some terrific formation dancing.
Only those who are over 18 years of age are eligible to open a bank account in our bank.
If you want to sell your book, it must have a bibliography.
There are various approaches to plagiarism across different university departments.
Charles used to ride the bus to town, but now his roommate drives him in.
The investigation aims to find a stand on the problem.
Would you pass me the textbook on that table?
A study skills seminar is on for students who require assistance.
Your car can park in the building behind the medical center. This semester will be from October to January.
If you have any questions in the exam, please raise your hands.
The library is downstairs on the east side of the building.
Experts cannot agree on a single definition of intelligence.
You must wear a hard hat on the construction site. Items can be found on the bottom floor of the library. The building will be closed and reopened next week.
Globalization has been an overwhelming urban and urbanization phenomenon.
The restaurant is located next to the theater.
Opposition to the government tax policies is widespread across business sectors. Any text or references you make should be cited appropriately in the bibliography. Today, we will be discussing the role of government in preventing injustice.
If you need a part-time job, it should not interfere with your studies. If you like cooking, we can make supper together.
Each group should submit a rough outline of their project to their tutor.
Passengers on the train should not put feet on the seat. I make sure to prepare reports for my boss. The test shows that you know a lot about Canada. You need to pass the written exam before you can apply for the driver's license. You need to get a new photo for your driver's license.
You can speak to the current students at the information session.
Several people have applied for this position.
Line up in a row. We will enter the library from the left side.
If the doctor calls while I'm out, please leave a message. Please keep the keys with you because the front door often locks automatically. Critical literary theories broaden the scope of interpretation.
The students were instructed to submit their assignments before Friday.
The hotel is not far away from my apartment.
A preliminary bibliography is due the week before the spring break.
Your son has a bad cold and is in the nurse's room. I need somebody to fix the problem with the computer screen.
Exam results will be available next week from the course office.
Meteorology is the detailed study of the Earth's atmosphere. Applicants for the course should preferably have a degree in English or journalism. You need warm clothes for the winter. There is a pharmacy on campus near the store.
You need to record every detail of the call in the afternoon. The grocery store is around the corner down the street. Prepare the report for the manager.
It seems that language appears from nowhere.
Your wages will be put into your bank account on Thursday. The library will be closed during summer vacation.
The health center is situated at the corner of the university behind the library.
There's an hourly bus service from the campus into town.
I have to get up early for an interview tomorrow. Employees go around the park at lunchtime. The bus for the airport will arrive soon.
Our class is divided into 2 groups. You come with me, the others stay here.
The bus for London will leave 10 minutes later than planned.
Once more under the pressure of economic necessity, practice outstripped theory.
There has been a delay in processing the enrollment due to the computer problems. You can keep your bag in the back room. Please close the door behind you when you leave the room. You can get coffee and tea in the lunchroom.
I would like an egg and tomatoes on white sandwich bread with orange juice. His lecture is always useful and stimulating. The literal output of this research is prolific and diverse.
You must call your doctor to make an appointment.
What distinguishes him from others is his dramatic use of black and white photography.
Our university has strong partnerships with industry as well as collaborative relationships with government bodies.
The gap between the rich and the poor did not decrease rapidly as expected.
In marketing, short-term thinking can lead to many problems. Participants were not making an actual purchase.
The website interface represents the stimuli that influence consumers' decision-making.
This essay examined the use of computers in the science classroom.
A science-based approach is vital for effective advancements.
A key feature in drug development is the examination of the pharmacological effects.
This process has enabled the rational identification of core machinery.
Cellular engineering strategies are highly desirable.
The aim of the work presented could be formulated as follows.
Different entrances to the program get the same qualification. You can find the books in the library.
All lecture handouts are downloadable on the university website. I think your watch is fast. You need to reset it.
In my free time, I would like to read newspapers.
Show your passport and boarding pass at the gate.
Students should take advantage of the Internet before attending the lecture. The hypothesis needs to be tested in a more rigorous way. These developments are discussed in more depth in Chapter 9.
All undergraduate students should participate in the seminar.
A renowned economist is selected to give a speech tonight at 8.
Many experts think that the world climate is changing.
An effective business manager is always open to new ideas.
Farmers do not always receive fair prices for agricultural goods.
I will be in my office every day from 10 to 12.
The manager will have a meeting in this room today.
Many environmental experts are very concerned about the future of our planet.
The United States has the maximum production of chocolate. Our fundamental realities, especially national needs, have seen the ability to flourish. The Student Service Center is located on the main campus behind the library.
The residence hall is closed prior to the closing time of the academic building during the end of the semester.
You have fulfilled the enrollment requirements.
Sport is the main cause of traumatic brain injuries in the United States.
You can add a salad to your meal.
I would like tomato and cheese sandwiches on white bread and orange juice. Organic food is grown without applying chemicals, and the process is without artificial additives.
The college welcomes students from all over the world. The contest includes both the land history and the human history.
Number the beakers and put them away until tomorrow.
The first few sentences of an essay should capture the reader's attention.
The minimal mark for distinction to be awarded is 75%.
Nearly half of television outputs are given away for educational programs. .5% of Californian residents do not speak English at home. Many undergraduate students go back home to stay with their parents after graduation.
The visiting professor is going to give a lecture on geology.
Tomorrow evening there will be a panel discussion on sustainable development.
The library will be closed except on holidays.
We offer a broad range of undergraduate and postgraduate courses.
This science fiction novel uses advanced space technologies to create the setting.
There are a range of housing options near the university.
Globalization has been a major force driving both urbanization and the growth of cities.
The bus for London will be scheduled once a week.
The cafeteria closes soon, but the snack machine is accessible throughout the night.
You can register your card at the University Student Center or the library. If you wish to be a good student, you should attend every class. Passengers on the train should take their seats.
By clicking this button, you agree with the terms and conditions of this website. Spiritualism is defined as a system of belief or religious practice.
Expertise in particular areas distinguishes you from other graduates in a job interview.
Newspapers across the world are reporting stories of presidents.
The old building in the university is still being used.
We want to attract the very best students regardless of their financial circumstances.
The weather has been lovely since this time of the year.
By attending meetings, you can ask questions and meet new people. Students will complete the project by September.
She is an expert on 18th century French literature.
Students should book a library tour in the first week of the first semester.
The capacity of programming computers is expanding enormously every year.
It is interesting to observe the development of language skills of toddlers. The timetable will be posted on the website before the class starts.
If you give me your phone number, I can text you the address.
It is within the framework that we're making our survey.
Environmental friendliness is a new category in which campuses are competing.
She feared becoming an object of ridicule.
You can get the books for this course in the library.
Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions. Essays with few or no citations will raise the concern of the lecturers.
The Generic Biology Technology Lab is located in the north wing of the library.
The lecture was meant to start at 10. The new English class will start next Monday morning.
Animals grow larger and stronger to help them hunt better.
As student union members, we can influence changes at the university. It is good for the environment and also good for your bill.
We need to read the first 5 chapters to prepare for next week's tutorial.
Companies aim to earn money, not to change society.
We will study the following 2 pictures in the next lecture. We will see if we can get through this without too many interruptions. The key to success in the exam is to study hard and do well. Many of the university's original buildings are still in use.
Since the problems we face are global, we need to find global solutions.
In 1830, periodicals appeared in large numbers in America.
Fishing is both a sport and a means of survival.
If she doesn't speak the language, she's not going to sit around and wait for a translator. I don't like cheese and tomato sandwiches on white bread and orange juice. Children can share their lunch at around noon.
The Internet provides unique opportunities for students to engage with current events.
The Art Museum is located across the street and near the theater.
The number of company bankruptcies skyrocketed in the third quarter.
A public telephone is available in the shop. You must satisfy the listed requirements to get the qualifications. Medical books and journals have been moved to the second floor.
The negative discourse continues to be predominant in discussions about gender.
Our capacity to respond to national needs will determine our ability to flourish.
Students from various backgrounds can achieve a variety of qualifications. Developments in information technology have greatly changed the way people work.
I can give you a hand if you need help.
In this library, the reserve collection of books can be borrowed for up to 3 hours.
Is the hypothesis about black holes considered moot as an explanation in astrophysics?
The Lecture Theater 1 is located on the ground floor of the PAC building. The United States has developed a coffee culture in recent years.
The professor predicts that biotechnology is the future of traditional biology.
You are required to submit the assignment before Friday. You can pay by cash or using a credit card. You must ensure you do not include too much irrelevant information. A thorough bibliography is needed at the end of every assignment.
Dr. Smith's lecture will be held at the Art Center.
Robert Frost thinks the rural area is livable for people in New England.
The geography assignment should be submitted by midday on Friday. All internship applications are available in the office. Ideally, free trade is mutually beneficial for both trading partners.
The technician left the new microscope in the biology lab. We're constantly looking for ways to bring industry and agriculture closer together.
You should arrive at the bus stop a few minutes early. Companies' projects must comply with the General Data Protection Regulation.
Being a vegan means not consuming any animal products. When the demand for the course rose, university authorities took on additional academic staff. Please read the first 5 chapters to prepare for next week's tutorial. He was regarded as the foremost economist at that time. If you want to receive the reimbursement, you must submit the original receipts.
You need to prepare your boarding pass and passport in front of the gate. The student must attend the safety courses and wear protective goggles before entering the laboratory.
The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars, and tutorials each week. If you need help, I can give you a hand in finding a flat.
The library downtown will be closed. Every student has their own computer. If I go out, he will call and leave notes for me. I'm out. Please take notes if someone calls.
If you forget your password, you need to contact the Student Center. The United States is the largest chocolate manufacturing country.
Half of the marks in mathematics are allocated for correct working.
Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about the other theories that can explain the variations in climate. The library is located on the north side of the campus.
We must take great care when analyzing the data.
Experience would be an advantage for this managerial role. The light can be seen as waves or particles.
This framework could allow us to pose further research questions more systematically.
It is clear that the effects of climate change will damage the world economy. Major sports on campus include rugby, soccer, and tennis. Presentation skills are important to both universities and workplaces. There is too much information on this topic. Until you complete the form, you cannot attend. Everyone should get access to art galleries no matter where they live. Many industries have moved to the countryside where manufacturing costs are lower. We should focus on innovation, and if we don't, we are bound to lose out. Tuesday sessions will last for approximately 2 hours. Please don't forget to check your email for the updates of the week. Parking permits can be collected through the Student Service Office.
Students have the option to live in college residences or apartments.
The gap between the rich and the poor does not decrease.
The library is open all day except Sunday.
Australia is the first AIDS-free country in the world. It is very important to wear masks during this pandemic. If you need help, let me know because I am here. Car permits are available to students and staff.
The music went through the theater.
You cannot leave the examination center until you complete the form. Cells are the basic building blocks of all animals and plants. Services are rapidly growing in parts of the global economy. Exercise is important for mental and physical health. Global warming is a threat to economic growth. It is quite clear that further research is required. I was young and inexperienced in going too fast in wet weather. We all know there are more important things in life than the rat race. Read the safety instructions before using the equipment during the workshop. The exam will start on time. Please prepare yourself.
The brain is the central computer of our body.
Please remain seated after finishing your exam. The university offers facilities to students and staff. The topic for discussion is usually related to the topic for a speech.
The teacher's difficulty is always considered when assessing student marks. Our young people need education and more organized activities.
Please click the logo above to enter the site.
The discussion is a great chance to meet new people and make friends. The geography assignments must be submitted by midday on Friday. You can put the fruits on the chair.
Fungi are important in the process of decay, which returns ingredients to the soil, enhances soil fertility, and decomposes animal debris.
You are late for the appointment. Please reschedule. If I miss the call, please record the message in the office. Please read the first 2 sections before next week. After considering all the options, she decided to take the risk.
There is not enough space for me in the car. Technology is important for the modern world. Collaboration is a feature of a successful company. She was able to pick out her father at the other side of his room. It took several hours for the fire brigade to extinguish the blaze. Geography is generally divided into 2 branches, human and physical. The government must try their best to reconstruct the shattered economy. Today's lecture is canceled because the lecturer is ill. The department determines whether or not the candidates pass. I'm available this Thursday afternoon. Newspapers around the country are reporting the stories of the president. Tuition fees will vary according to the field of study. My favorite sports are soccer, tennis, and basketball. Telecommunication is based on the array of networks. Will those happy days ever be forgotten by you?
Marks will be awarded for a bibliography in the correct format. You can borrow up to 2 books at the same time in the library. The doctor examined her and said she had a chest infection.
The deadline for assignments is the 4th of February.
The cafeteria is open on Monday and Thursday. Students can borrow this book for a maximum of 1 day. The bibliography needs to be removed prior to the publication. Eating a healthy breakfast can provide energy throughout the day. The paper has the potential to transform life science. Tuesday is the final day for students to submit their assignments without any penalty. Please note, submission deadlines are only negotiable in exceptional circumstances.
Students who study overseas can significantly improve their work chances.
Sleep is believed to play a critical role in storing memories. The college operates on a system of continuous assessments. Students' papers should be about a current social issue. The key findings seem to contradict our initial hypothesis. All laboratory equipment will be provided in class. There is a fitness center next to the student union. What's going on can help patients leave their fears at the door. The professor plans to discuss issues in the news that reflect concepts taught in class. I have lectures on Tuesday from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. Speaking one or more foreign languages will be useful in your career. One of the first mass transit systems was located in France. All the works you consult need to be mentioned in the bibliography. This will be the first art exhibition to be held by the university. Tomorrow's lecture has been canceled due to the power cut. By logging in, you agree to all terms and conditions regarding your enrollment. Compiling a bibliography can present a major challenge for some students. The office opens on Monday and Thursday following the freshman seminar. There is a lot more about this topic on the university website. The origin of psychology can be traced back to ancient Greece. The full list of undergraduate and postgraduate programs can be found on the website. The result of the experiment indicates that further research is needed. The study demonstrates a need for further research in this field.
The scientific benefits of space exploration are frequently questioned.
The students usually complete their projects in November. Occupations in engineering are increasing rapidly. The current statistical evidence shows that further research is required. The woman said she could help me get a replacement travel pass. "85% of people say they fear speaking in public. The bookshop is located on the north of the main campus. Talented people do specialized marketing. Please take these up to Mr. Mitchell in the chemistry lab. Please make sure that your assignments are successfully submitted via the online portal. The graph shows the percentage of people who smoke according to gender. Students have the opportunity to share their lunch during the common lunch break around noon. The free workshop will be conducted this Wednesday on the 4th floor of the department. The deadline for the essay is tomorrow. This lecture will discuss 3 different areas of digital technology. Please stop writing as soon as the teacher asks. All the messages should be included on the website. Collaboration between departments has led to groundbreaking research. This course will discuss reading and writing skills. Postgraduate students need to complete the evaluation form before the end of the term. The main library is at the heart of the campus.
This program is running in partnership with a number of departments. Your abstract should contain the empirical evidence of your research. We will change the classroom because this one is too small.
Higher education means higher pay and more opportunities you will get. Students are allowed to bring dictionaries to the exam.